On the 10th of June, 2019, her heart raced rapidly as she walked across the graduation stage. The principal leaned over and whispered in her ear, "And to think where you were just a few years ago. Be proud of your accomplishments because you did that." Words that would stay engraved into her mind for the rest of her life. The feelings of empowerment and courage carried her off the stage until a group of girls stopped her in her track to say, "What'd you do? Write up your own statement? Pretend that you have accomplished so much?" Because we all know that the foster girl will never be successful. To this day, that statement has encouraged her to keep building her dream life. To this day, that statement has opened her mind to see others for who they are and their differences. To this day, that statement has not determined her success. Have you ever been judged for who you are or how you grew up? Have you ever been stereotyped or experienced someone around you being stereotyped? If you answered yes to either one of those questions, you have experienced the feeling of anger that bubbles up inside of you. You have experienced the feeling of rage that entirely consumes you. And for many of us, we have experienced this in our lives, and we have been told that we will not be successful. So today, I'm going to tell you about the 3 hardships in your life that you overcome and how they can contribute to your success in terms of environmental, social, and developmental factors. First, I want to begin by telling you about the developmental factors, specifically your emotions. Our childhoods are a crucial part of our development. Our parents, our teachers, the adults around us, they teach us the ways of life. Studies show that individuals who grow up without the presence of their parents face extreme difficulties with their emotional intelligence. The limbic system in your brain is responsible for the regulation of emotions and memories. When faced with stimuli in your environment, the limbic system regulates the autonomic function in our brains. I quote, "Children who have experienced extreme trauma in their lives have learned to have a capacity for emotional understanding and regulation." Isn't that sad? You become capable of understanding your emotions, regulating them, understanding others' emotions, even at such a young age. Having these skills of being able to understand your emotions and regulate them contributes to how successful you can be in the development of yourself as an individual. The second hardship I'm going to tell you about is the environmental factors. Your home environment has a major impact on your life. Unfortunately, many teenagers live in environments without the resources they need to live and are then forced to go to work while going to school full-time to provide for themselves and their families. The frontal lobe enables problem solving, thinking, and reasoning. So fortunately, these teenagers, their frontal lobe is continually developing. They gain the experience of learning life skills, problem solving, they're able to think in situations. So learning how to turn these hardships into successes at such a young age prepares them for the skills that they're going to need to become an adult in the future. Lastly, I want to tell you about the hardships of social factors in your life. Remember Pink Shirt Day? We were taught to treat others how you wanted to be treated. The consequences of bullying. Well, you see, I remember in high school, I was always observing other kids bullying each other. Not only kids bullying each other, but adults bullying children. Unfortunately, many of us experience bullying in our lives. Being able to overcome the things that people say to you, this builds your character. Overcoming the social factors in your life allows you to be successful in seeing others for who they are. Allows you to open your mind and accept them. I want to conclude by asking you one more question. You remember that girl at the beginning who was told that she will never be successful? Well, that girl is me.